Hey folks, welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4. Check out this guy. he's offering us a gift, the knowledge of plasma beams. He doesn't look very happy though, does he? Have you noticed this? I don't know if this is just me misunderstanding his kind of alien ways. He doesn't look very pleased to me. Like that's the look my girlfriend gives me when I give her bullshit. Do you know what I mean? She's like looking at me like going, Willy Wonka meme face. Okay, so let's see where we were in this game. That's right. So the Drengin are kind of on the decline. We are patrolling around their area with some decent sized fleets. Now we've got this Kronos fleet 2 here. What have they got? 2 frigates. Okay, so these guys have got missile weapons by the looks of it, according to the tooltip. Yeah, beam attack and missile weapons. So they've got the neutron emitter and Helios rockets. Interesting. Okay. And they've got move 8, sensor range 4. It's telling us that we're going to get some we're going to get casualties on this. To be honest, now I can afford to take casualties more than he can, in my opinion. So the Crystalline aren't exactly known for caring about their civilians, at least in my in the way that I play them. So what I'm tempted to do is actually just to move in here and just kill them. We have got this frigate. It's a DES Guardian M38. What are these ones again? These are the M31. Okay, so this one, again, another balanced one. Yeah, neutron emitter and Helios rockets again. Okay, so it's the same. It's basically the same model by the looks of it. Let's see if we can take that out. Okay, it's going to be next turn. Wow, we've only got 5 moves. That's interesting. Okay, what? Is it all of our little fighters have only got 5? Yep. Alright, still quite early doors, but the... what is it that those guys have got then? Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that roll out before. That must be something new. Are they getting 8 moves at this point in the game, I wonder? I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure we can figure it out. Okay. Let's have a look at the events. An intriguing discovery has been made. A device from a long-gone Arnor civilization. Its structure suggests it might be used to enhance the structural integrity of our fleet. Okay, we're going to take that. This might be a good thing to actually use immediately. I've got a habit, right, of hanging on to these things and not using them. So I think what I'm going to do is let's just get these things straight on one of our fleets. Okay, so this is going to give it a little bit more hit points, and we'll use that to guard that fleet that turn. We'll probably be able to engage next turn. Okay, we've got a new civilization policy. I forget which one it is that we researched that gave us this. Defensive measures might be a nice one while we're in defending. The thing is, it will reduce our ship range, but our ship range is pretty big at the moment. You'll see, look. Our ship range is on this fleet, for example, is right out here. So reducing it by 25% and increasing the hit points is going to be useful, right? We've also got experimental drives. It decreases our hit points, gives us more movement. And then there's loads of stuff that we can add with regards to our economy. Monthly income is 8.43. We're on normal tax at the moment. Kind of tempted to push that up. The thing is, I do like to keep ahead in manufacturing. Income's good though, obviously. Now the influence growth might be good here from cultural values. Yeah, let's go with that. We're going to get a diplomacy bonus, but we need to push out our culture just to stop the Victorians pushing in on us. I don't know if we can save this one here. We need some Durantium, and then we can increase this to the Interstellar Exchange to add to the Cultural Awareness Centre, Cultural Forum, and Information Hub to keep pushing these things back. I don't know. I feel like it might be a bit of a lost cause, but we'll see. Let's get ourselves some Durantium, actually, just so we can do that. How much is it? Yeah, it's quite cheap. I think that's probably worth doing on this station, just to keep it going. Okay. Influence growth is 100 plus 128. Now, that's just affecting these 2 colonies here. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's saying the cultural output is 2... we could also get when we got the opportunity, we could go for the, where are we? Planetary beacon, this one. This is also gives you an extra cultural output. Yeah, so... Yeah, they're just... What these are doing at the moment, these are just feeding these foot numbers back here to Honda. That's how this one's working, and then it's kind of radiating out from Honda, I think. I'm not, by the way, I'm not 100% sure exactly how the culture mechanic works. My understanding is, from speaking to other people, is that it radiates out from certain areas, and you know, each hex will have a value basically, and then the values push against one another. I think that's kind of how it works. I don't really know. I haven't looked at the code. Okay, what else can we do this turn? Got this siege ship here. Now, we're doing what the AI liked to do. I was going to say likes to do, but that's just been changed, I believe. So the AI likes to send lone siege ships out, but not anymore. And I shouldn't be making that mistake either. Let's keep these guys like here. We've got a prism. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these up via a... where's from a hot rally? Yeah, that sounds like a good place to send it. It's a set destination. By the way, later on in the game, some of the criticism I've seen of this game, right, is that you know, towards the end of the game there can be a lot of moving of ships. You've got loads of tools to deal with this. So one of them being setting the shipyards to rally points as well. So for example, if we wanted to set all the ships that are coming out of here over this way, we could just go to the shipyard itself and then set the rally point, create a rally point around here, wherever it is that you want, and you're good to go. That might actually be a nice thing for us to do. Let's go to... Hold on a minute. Let's just go to new rally point. I think it might be good to... We got one around here. Jishui Starbase 1 might be a good place to send it. So let's just go to new rally. Just pop it next to here. You can't put it actually on the starbase, I don't think. And then, yeah, we just select that and then select destination. There we go. Every new ship now that will come out of here will actually fly up this way. Just be a little bit careful, because then things like constructors and stuff will do as well, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of... Oh, set ship destination rally points. Oh, actually, looks like you can actually... I've never noticed this. I think you can actually set them to bases. That's really cool. This game surprises me with the amount of stuff that's in there, actually, with regards to the UI. Like, I honestly did not know that. So we can actually delete this now, then. Let's get rid of that one. So this is Jishui Starbase 1. Ah, so that will explain why you can't actually put a rally point actually on the base itself. Let's go to the set the rally points here and go to Jishui Starbase. That destination. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, you learn something new every day, as they say. Okay. It was time to do some ship design, I think, wasn't it? So I don't think we really need like loads and loads of fighters. Sorry, loads of warships at the moment. I think the Drengin are pretty much out of the fight. However, it's probably wise to go about doing this. We do have this existing... Oh, it looks like the AI has actually updated these. Yeah, we've got a cruiser here, look. Neutron emitter, Helios rockets. Now that one, I think we just got... Yeah, that came from beam weapons, I think. Let's just check this, actually. I'm kind of curious to see this. So, go to the tech library. Where are we? We just got something from the Atorians. Bum. I remember where it is. It will be under warfare. There we are. Wasn't directed energy weapons. It was beam weapons, I think. Photonic alignment. That's not that one. I don't know how these are ordered, actually. Warfare, energy deflection theory. Okay, I think they're ordered like from the start to the end. Yeah, because we've got just warfare to the start. Is that the first one? Yes, that's the one that leads to arm shield. Okay. So... Okay, we don't have photonic alignment yet. Which one was it that they gave us then? Battlecruiser Doctrine. Probably be easier to look in the Tech Navigator, perhaps. Where are we? Plasma beams. Okay, so actually this is a jump ahead from the photonic alignment one we've got. This gives us plasma pod, enhanced plasma pod, experimental plasma pod. So Yeah, Plasma Pod is not the one that we've got on our ships at the moment. So let's have a look at the ship designer in that case. Let's jump into Geode here and go to new design, and then we'll go to cruiser, and we'll just go to start a new design. All right, there's a model we've got to work with. So yeah, Plasma Pod, this is the new one that we've got. This is 5 mass. Manufacturing cost 6. But that's beam attack 3. Okay. This is a nice one. It's 5 mass, basically the same as the neutron emitter. Everything else is the same. But yeah, it's literally just the mass and the attack damage that's different, I think. Okay, so if we're going to go with beams, let's put a couple of these on. That's going to be 5 tons, 10 tons. We've got 2 of these things on now. That immediately gives it a combat rating of 6 and beam attack of 7. Now, I don't think the Drengin are actually using... I don't think they're actually using shields, are they? Let's jump in and actually have a look at that just before we... just see what they're using on these frigates. I reckon these are the biggest ships that they've got. Yeah, it doesn't say they've got any defences at all, from what I can see. Yeah, it looks like they've just gone straight into weaponry and they haven't actually got any shielding. So we don't have to worry about putting really, really heavy weapons on our frigates in that case, or on our cruisers. Get back into this. Okay, giving us another hull model. I don't really mind which we use, so let's put one plasma pod on there. That's just the beam weapon. We've got the experimental plasma pod too. This one costs 2 Illyrium. Now we are getting Illyrium, but not very fast. It's pretty slow, so we don't want to be using that one. Now the difference is that's less mass, so that gives you a little bit of a mass reduction. So that's pretty cool if you're trying to squeeze an extra, you've got to squeeze out an extra hull point somewhere. Yeah, looks like the Avenger is going to be the best one that we can get here. That one costs antimatter, which we have got. That would be missile attack 3. Let's just put the Avenger on. I don't want to be using this stuff yet, while we've not got a whole lot of it. And I don't see any need really to put those on yet. Okay, that's 10 out of 26. Let's put some advanced shield... Oh no, we'll put shield generators on. That's going to be shield strength 5. And then... Wow, that's quite heavy, isn't it? We've got some hull plating. We want to increase our speed, I think. Oh, wow. Promethean drive. Now, we don't want to be... We need our Promethean, so we don't want to be spending that. 4.4 mass for the +2 movement. Okay, I'll tell you what puts me off using the drives in this game at the moment, at least on this version from what I've seen, is that I want to kill stuff. So, I mean, you can get... The AI can run away from you, and that is, it's important to be able to catch them. But the thing is, the smaller ships can't keep up with the bigger ships, right? If you've got, if you've got these thrusters on, and I can't get my fighters to have these, right? I just don't have the mass for it yet. At least not at this point in the game. So I'm not going to worry about this. It is going to be a bit of a slow ship. Oh no, it's saying 8 here now. So +1 from artificial gravity, we get +2 from the minister, +2 base speed, and then the cruiser hull gives you +3. Ah, interesting. Alright, so we don't even need to worry about this. The slipstream accelerator, on the other hand, this is a nice thing to put on one of your ships. You can dedicate a cruiser to this, and it just gives you +1 fleet movement. That's something you can do. I do like the targeting computer, that's pretty cool. Gives you +5% on accuracy for everything. That could be nice on a missile ship, particularly because the accuracy on the missiles is a little bit low. Weapon jammer as well. This gives you more evasion. I think we'll... How many hit points have we got? 32. We might as well put something like this on it. Maybe we'll go for the weapon jammer as well, just to make it more evasive. And kind of go with this defensive thing that we've got. Now, the combat rating's not very high on it. We do have 5 points left, which probably means that we can get another gun on. So let's get another plasma pod on there. There we go. Alrighty. So we've got 32 hit points, 7 beam attack. 3 missile attack. So it's got a bit, you know, some missile damage that's coming in. One of the things I've tested with this game is that missiles are useful. They can, if you can get some good hits in, like some lucky hits in. Let's call it Silica BM, so that's the battle mode version. If you can get some lucky hits in as enemies are closing, you can often kill some quite dangerous ships before they close with you. So if you can afford them, I really do like having these. I really do like having missile ships in this game. I think they're really, really good. Okay, Silica BM. We should be able to pump these out pretty much. 7 turns though, it's quite a long time. Okay, one thing we can do now, by the way, is this is a really, really powerful executive order. This one, tourism. This should give us a whole load of money. So I'm going to go for that. But by the way, before we do it, look, we're getting 8.34 income here. Let me just show you this. Okay, we've gone up to 46.58. It just gives you a massive, massive tourism increase. It's huge. It's really, really powerful. Perhaps a little bit OP, maybe. It doesn't, you know, it only lasts, I think it was a year, did it say? Yeah, 12 months. So it lasts for a year. Then there's a 50-month cooldown on it. So it does give you a big, big boost in cash from the tourism that you get. But, you know, it's not super overpowered. All right. Okay, we've got a constructor here. This is going to be for Illyrium. Let's try and make sure there's nothing better that we can get. No, I think we're going to do this. Right, so let's get a mining station up. Oops. Sorry about that, folks. Playing a little bit too quick. And we'll spend some modules and get some mining drones in on that. And do we need a census here? I don't know. Let's not bother with it yet. We've heard rumours that the Kryn Syndicate have built the Eyes of the Universe Galactic Achievement. Okay. We, the representatives of Arcane Republic, reach out to you with a request for your aid in the struggle against the Mimot Brotherhood. Your support would be invaluable, and we promise 654 credits in compensation for your services. Will you stand with us? I don't think we need to be at war with the Mimot. I think you're on your own there, mate. Let's just look what's happening here. Okay. Here's the Mimot here. Look, they've looks like they're starting to take colonies. Oh, well. They're really penned in, look. They're kind of penned in by the Taurians and the Kryn. So they've kind of taken some locations over this side. Looks like they must have a base here. Yeah, they've got a star base here. It's a cultural base, though. Cheeky little buggers. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to culture push. Now, at least in this version of the game, the star bases will still collect these, you know, antimatter and Illyrium, the special resources, even if they're like a culture or a military base or an economic base. Whereas I understand that that's been changed, and that's something that's been made public as well in the incoming version. So that's going back. It's going to be changed back, I believe. In fact, it might even be like in the current Insiders build. I'm just playing on the standard build, by the way. You know, on the standard version that's available to the public, and not the Insider version, which is also available to the public. Sanadine T has captured an illegal group of Navigator citizens on Honda 2. They claim to be religious missionaries, but had a small stockpile of weapons in their belongings, which they say were for defence. So this is Sanadine T here. She's imprisoned them and requested permission to begin interrogating them. Navigators claim they're innocent and demands that they're released immediately. Okay, so we can get more loyalty for her, increase totalitarianism, and +2 loyalty in general. Or we can increase relations with the Navigators and increase egalitarianism. I'm not bothered about totalitarianism in this one, I don't think. Let's have a look. Yeah, egalitarianism is probably the way we're going at the moment. Yeah, we've already unlocked this one. So we've got the option to go for universal rights and labour rights. I'd like this one as well. This is quite a good one. Anyway. Okay, back to Geode. Bureaucratic officers would increase gross income by 1% per level. We also get more control. Having more control is really, really useful. That might be a useful little building to get. Especially if we can get it somewhere where we're going to get an income boost. We've also got the technological capital. Now, we've got 15 research on this one. Yeah, it looks like this is our big... Yeah, Geode is definitely our technological capital. Yeah, 20% research, look, on the planet. Okay, look at this. By the way, you can actually move this capital city at the start of the game. I didn't know this. This was something Dad's Tactic did, and I was like, oh, I had no idea you could do that. Now, we could build a bunch of influence buildings here. This could be pretty useful if we want to increase our influence. We've also got the we can actually increase the size of our manufacturing as well. That might be a good thing to go for. So let's do that this turn. Meanwhile, on Narita 3, big manufacturing place. Oh wow, we can put a galactic mainframe up here as well. Trade network there. Tourism, wealth and influence. What's our loyalty like? Loyalty's really good already. Maintenance, and then you get a small gross income boost. So that's going to be 4% gross income. It could be useful. We've also got the bureaucratic officers. Oh, I suppose we could put these up together next to one another. Yeah, so something like this. Put the bureaucratic office up here. Now that is increasing population in military, which is kind of a bit of a weird thing to increase. But then we could go for governor's mansion, say here, like that. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Okay, so we've got the Narita Fleet 5 here. This is the one that we just boosted with this, with the thing that we got here. Okay, that's a tactical speed boost. Let's just see what we can find around here. See where those Drengin went. Just see if we can find where they are. Let's keep the siege ship going in the same direction. Okay, here's this shard. Let's just make this... I think I'm going to send these up to... Maybe we send them up to this base here now. Deep Space Starbase 4. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to send them over that way. And the same with this guy that just came out here. Deep Space Starbase 2. Oh, no, that's 2. 4. There we go. Okay, next turn. See if we can find out where these. See if we can see these Drengin ships when they're moving. Okay, we just got another. We've got former Hout Fleet 4 here. Yeah, these guys are kind of moving around in this direction. Ah, we've got a probe here as well. Let's use our probe. Looks like it's already moved. In that case, let's get these guys moving through. The Taurians aren't going to be happy about having those ships there. Oh, we got a Drengin fleet here. Look at Narita 3. We need to deal with that. Okay, and we've got interstellar trade, which gives us more trade licenses and the trade station. Planetary invasion might be a good one. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Yeah, I think this is going to be the one to go for. Yeah, so we can get so we can actually take Drengi. I think that was going to be the one to do. All right. We've actually got some ships here, so we need to deal with this. Let's get these fighters. Oh, there's a few of them, look. Oh, okay, those ones can't move there. This is going to be a total loss. See what the AI does here. I'm interested to see if it will actually attack these. And we might just put a star-based defense system on this base. Look, so we've got better weaponry. We could spend some Durantium and give it even better. I think they're probably going to be all right here. It's only a couple of ships, 2 frigates. I don't think they can take out a starbase that's been upgraded like that. Okay, Narita Fleet 5. Okay, let's sit with these. Let's get these guys over this way. We'll get this. I'm interested, like, again, this is something I'm not quite sure, right? When you've got a stacked fleet, I don't think the AI gets to pick who it attacks, or does it? Not really sure. Anyway, one way to find out. It's an experiment. Let's get this probe in so that we've got some more eyes on what's going on around here. Okay. Here at Narita 3, let's get one of these new cruisers that I started building. There we go. So we can get one of these out in 3 turns here, the Silica BM. It's 1 turn. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So 3 turns there. We must have had a surplus. Yeah, we got a huge amount of military output on this one. That's really cool. So one of those cruisers, and then we can probably bash out some of the... if we go for a new design, let's just really quickly put together a new frigate. Something that can take out the other frigates that they're fighting. Because if I remember right... Bear with me. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to come back into that. Okay, new design. So, frigates target bombers, then fighters. Okay, so they target frigates last, so that's not good. These target frigates... They're going to target frigates, because unless the enemy's fielding... So this is the cruiser. Bombers target capital ships, then cruisers, then frigates. Okay, so if we build some bombers, they might be better than the frigates. We don't actually have any frigates at the moment, but they don't seem to be using any fighters. So let's build a new bomber. See what we can get on it as well. Okay, so we've only got 5. Yeah, I mean, the thing about these is because the missile accuracy is only 50, right? Fighter bombers, you know, these small bombers, let's call them. They miss a lot, right? But you can spam a lot of them out, so they can actually be quite effective. And they're cheap, so... But I think we've already got this model. I'm pretty sure that we're already going to have an Avenger missile system on one of our ships. Let's just have a quick look at that. Okay, so we've got the Prism. It's Shard. Here we go. Okay, that's the Helios rockets. Is that the latest one that we've got, eh? Yeah, we can put the Avenger on. That's a better one, I think. It's just cheaper to make. So let's bang one of those on, and then there we go. We're good to go. So just click on save. We'll just call it the Shard BM. So that's for battle mode, of course. Okay. And then let's get some of those guys out too. They should come out pretty quick. Might even be a bit... Yeah, you won't waste the points. I think they still... You only get 1 out per turn. This might be a little bit of a waste, but it's interesting to see how it works. Again, I'm sort of exploring this a little bit as well, folks, because I'm not quite 100% sure exactly how all the mechanics in this game work either. Narita 2... Wow, we can get a Shard BM out here. Where are we? Silica BM. Okay, that's 11 turns. Let's get some of these bombers out. We'll get some fighters mixed in there, just in case they do stop bringing out some fighters too. Okay, what do you want? They want interstellar trade, and they want open borders and terraforming. She's frowning. Look at this. Look at the look on that face. It's another one the girlfriend gives me sometimes. You're at war with civilization we dislike. Okay, we're at war with their friend. Who's your friend? The Drengin? You wouldn't support us, you are a warmonger. Okay. So I've got the warmonger trait now. Got to be a bit careful here. I think if we don't give them what they want, they might actually attack. I don't want to give them open... I mean, open borders might help, I suppose. Yeah, and we've also got this diplomatic penalty from the... I can't remember what you call it now. The civilization thing that we got. The government type, whatever it is. Let's just say yes. Okay. This was a good day, she said, scowling. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the civilization policies. Here we are. So if we actually... Perhaps if we remove cultural values here and get... so we can get back that diplomacy. Because our diplomacy is pretty bad. We don't want to be at war with everybody. In that case, let's go with free media. And that's going to give us a diplomacy boost. And let's just check that back again. Yeah, she's still cool. Yeah, we're getting warmonger bonuses, penalties here. Yeah, it's just the Drengin, so... Are the Drengin their friends? That's really strange. Sorry, that's the wrong button. I want to go to diplomacy graph. Let's just have a look here. Who are the Drengin friends with? Okay, Well, the Altarians seem to like the Drengin for some reason. That's strange. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now to Fleet 5. Sorry, where are these guys? Up here. Yeah, they're just going to keep... They're just going to sit here, I think. We'll get this probe moving around. There we go. Alright. We've just got this one last fleet to move. Four more halt Fleet 4. Still not exactly sure where those Drengin went. Yeah, we might see a battle here this turn. Looks like some of the some Drengin actually slipped through here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys towards this towards Kona here. Ah, what's this? It's a siege ship. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. The AI on this version of the game, the AI was sending siege ships out on their own, and I think that this is something that's been sorted out now. My understanding. Okay, could actually attack this. Okay, guys, anyway, I'm going to end the episode because we've hit half an hour. I can't believe we've hit half an hour already. Right, I'll catch you in the next episode, folks. Take care.